history that goes for more than a decade, a3p Imperllanta is backed by trademarks, patents, and certifications, which is a clear example of the United Nations SDGs. The Sustainable Development Objectives that seek sustainable economic, social, and environmental development, a3p Imperllanta is seeking for more than 17 objectives and 169 goals for 2030. And for all that, a3p Imperllanta complies, encourages, and inspires to carry them out. We transform garbage, environmental liabilities such as tires, styrofoam, and PET into valuable environmental assets which are sold and generates profitable businesses. Welcome to the family of a3p Imperllanta. The world and Mexico are facing a serious environmental crisis, and an obvious example is waste tires. This garbage is indestructible. It is not biodegradable, and they are in clandestine dumps, open dumps, in ravines, streets, cenotes, seas, and oceans. Scrap tires are the main habitat of the silent killer, the dengue fly, chikungunya, and Zika. Only the cases of dengue fly in 2018 tripled in Mexico, according to the Latin American Observatory Against Dengue. And infections by chikungunya and Zika doubled. Case of serial alarm, according to this study. In addition to this dramatic study, the environmental crisis produced by burning waste tires releases dioxins and furans into the air that are so harmful that they can even cause cancer. And in Mexico alone, 40 million tires are thrown alone. 40 million tires are thrown away each year. In the past 10 years, 400 million tires were thrown away, irreversibly damaging our health and the health of the environment. a3p Imperllanta is inviting you to change the environmental problem of pollution that we suffer. a3p Imperllanta is a history of more than a decade, backed by patents, trademarks, certifications, conference, awards, university theses, constant innovation, and above all, satisfy customers in the number of applications made, from home to top-tier international industries. As official acknowledgments goes, of course, the patent registered in Mexico as well as United States. This led us to the 2008 National Ecology Award by Miguel Alemán Foundation. In Monterrey, we went to win the Techno C3 Award in 3 different categories: process, products, and innovation. In the Cradle of Innovation in Mexico, we participated and won. We were recognized as Businessman of the Year, representing Mexico and all of America. This award led us to be in the Santiago de Chile, receiving and representing the country, Mexico, with an extraordinary personal experience, receiving greetings from the Nobel Prize winner, Mario Vargas Llosa. Invited to several television media shows, also a great friend, Don José Gutiérrez Vivor, with the Monitor. From them on, with the newspaper Reforma, the top-level media hosts such as Sergio Sarmiento, Marta de Baile, Eduardo Ruiz Gili, Ricardo Rocha, Pepe Cárdenas, and for the past 14 years with Mr. Maussan. And I would not like to forget so many journalists. They have given me the opportunity to be there. Well, all this led me to know about marketing and advertising, which has to listen to you, and there is not a product for everyone. Also the power to belong to an organization since 2009, which brought together 30 to 40 entrepreneurs dedicated to the ecology and the environment at the South American level. Expanded our business to those places and obtained knowledge about those countries. By 2010, I get to know the Latin American Quality Institute, where I get to know 500 companies and their entrepreneurs, which now I call them business brothers. That's another big award for me. but not the less, 100 recognitions from officially and private public schools in Mexico and abroad, where talks have been given to young people. What is to be an entrepreneur? What's the most to be done as a good entrepreneur? How to invent things, how to register them, how to be professional, and foremost, how to be humble and how to generate jobs. Not less than 5 theses have been done abroad and in my country, Mexico, in different schools about my business, about my products, about the strategy. The penultimate patent 2017, a totally innovative product that is registered, granting a patent in Mexico, awaiting the publications of such patent in the United States, India, China, and in the European Union. That product recycles everything that nobody wants. I subscribe to the fight against microplastics and has a series of interesting byproducts from children's game to a now start waterproofing. We sell smart waterproof coatings. In the Pan American Institute of Senior Business Management called IPADE in senior management, and we're going for our third one. We have learned with fellow businessmen who are aboard and in our country about the best practices and techniques to manage a business, to run your business, for human resource, for legal tax strategies, for a series of things that led us to the success. The Disney company asked us to develop 100% ecological products. We work with them. They send us to the company Intertech to do the certification. We endorse the certification and we are in the process of granting this type of product. The greatest satisfaction that this company and its collaborators have is that we have no complaints since the product is good. And not because I say so, it's because we have the certifications that we obtain from the organizations that are certified. This is a total pride and has allowed us to reach 9 countries exporting to each one. We have dozens of requests from plants, from recycling tires to manufacturing a certified product such as Imperllanta. As a result of the beginning of 2022, the satisfaction and a little bigger step is to incubate us in the European Union, who have noticed us, and we have an agreement with one of the main chemical companies in the world based in Germany, BASF, who are supporting us in our headquarters in Portugal. And then it will be from Portugal to the world of Mexican origin. Mexican entrepreneurs have come together to search for the ideal client, the ideal product, based on what we have to develop is out there. So Mexico is setting a foot in Europe with one of our products.